Hey everybody, welcome back. It's time to continue talking about music. If you know anything about the scene here in Utah, you know that one of the great venues that boasts an amazing list of guest artists that come and put on shows right here in our beautiful little Park City is Park City Live. Dustin and Catherine and the whole crew over there do a great job. Big show happening this Saturday night. And to my right, my next guest is a fellow who's going to be up on stage with the legendary Ja Rule. This is Moise Bently. How are you, man? Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome.
You. Thank you so much.
Good to have you here. Thank you for coming.
Likewise.
So, this is a big night. I mean, people have been waiting for Ja Rule to come back.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, from what we heard, you know, it'll probably be sell out.
Sure.
So if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, you probably want to get them right now.
Absolutely. And do I didn't check. Do you know the website for?
Yeah, it's ParkCityLive.net.
ParkCityLive.net. That's right. That's what I knew. It was something a little bit different than the vanilla, but there you go. That's cool. So talk a little bit about. You mentioned, and we've just barely met. So this is kind of my introduction to you, as I'm sure a few folks watching. Talk a little bit about your background and specifically music. You've
definitely
gone away, come back, and
definitely.
Now you're in.
So yeah, I mean, originally I'm from Ivory Coast, Africa, but you know, I grew up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and we ended up in Utah. And when we came here is when I actually fell in love with music and wanted to be a little bit more involved. So, you know, I started working my butt off, you know, make a little name for myself and, you know, performing with such acts, you know, just like I'm about to do with Ja Rule and, you know, other people like Akon, Pitbull.
No, they're big names, man.
Yeah,
big names.
You know, back when Park City Live was actually Harry, was also gave me my own headlining show at Sundance. So that's really what gave me the boost that I really needed to kind of, you know, start the groundwork for myself. And then you know, I kind of stopped for a little bit. Unfortunately, just some unfortunate events happened. And you know, but now I'm back at it, and you know, it's my passion. It's what I love to do, and I'm excited. I'm really super excited, you know, to show my talents on Saturday, and you know, hopefully I steal every single person that comes there, you know, as a fan. So that's my goal.
Let's just say I'm optimistic.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I really
Absolutely.
Appreciate that.
So if you would talk a little bit about your take on, and I've kind of been having this conversation all week long about how, you know, certain bands may be in a particular genre playing, you know, blues, rock, or whatever, but everybody listens to so many different kinds of music nowadays. Talk about your influences and kind of what all those influences did as far as producing what it is that you make.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like I said, you know, when I initially fell in love with music, I'm sure, you know, everyone knows this guy, you know, he's amazing, but his name is Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
You know, definitely one of my top influences. You know, and you know, as far as now as well, just like I mentioned a little bit earlier, is Akon. You know, obviously someone else from a different, you know, foreign country as well, and was able to accomplish a lot. So that's definitely very inspiring as well. But you know, I listen to everything from Elton John, you know, back when I was, you know, watching The Lion King.
Yeah, right.
You know, to everything. You know, I mean, to these days, you know, we have the EDM scene, you know, with such people as like, you know, Skrillex or Diplo or those type of things. So and then even, you know, back when you talk about a little bit of you know, the guitar, drum playing, and everything like that. I mean, Incubus, Creed. You know, I grew up on those guys as well. So you know, I have a wide range of people that I listen to and get inspiration from. Because music as a whole, it's a beautiful thing. You know, you know, it doesn't really matter what genre. You know, when it makes sense to you, it makes sense to you, and you love it, and it runs through your veins. You know what I mean? And so I definitely enjoy all different types of genre, and you know, and I appreciate every single type of genre there are out there. You know, for what it is. So.
If you would talk a little bit, you had mentioned that you came from Ivory Coast to the States when you were fairly young, but of course, just because you left that location, traveling with family, I'm sure a lot of the culture comes with. Talk about what it's like to have kind of that dual perspective of someone who is from another place, but also, I mean, sounds like you're very American. You've grown up here.
Yeah, you know, I mean, some of your viewers probably can pick up a little bit of the accent that I have. You know, French is my national language. So that's my first language that I speak. And you know, but you know, the culture, you know, as far as the African culture, you know, we're very respectful. You know, we work very hard. You know, my parents instilled that, you know, working hard, you know, into me, and you know, and even in the U.S. too. You know, I've seen some people that work fairly, you know, really hard. I'm sure, such as yourself. I'm sure you have a background as well. You know, you're not where you're at today for just waking up and getting here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, something like that.
You know, but I watch a lot of, you know, I keep up a lot with what's going on back home. I watch a lot of YouTube videos and shows and movies, and I'm really into the Hispanic culture as well. I'd like to think I was maybe Hispanic in my past life.
Yeah, that's so.
Probably not, but I speak, I try to speak a little bit of Spanish, when I can,
I'm with you there. I find that usually the big problem with my Spanish is that I'm not fluent so much as if my accent's pretty good, and then people go, oh yeah, the white guy, he can speak Spanish. It's like, no, I just have a good accent.
Yeah, no, definitely. I actually watch a lot of telenovelas. I think that's how to pronounce it, and so that also helps out a lot with my Spanish. It comes in handy once in a while, when you might see a little cute girl or something,
Yeah, of course.
No, I'm just kidding.
For example, one possible reason to expand your abilities in communication.
No, definitely, just kidding. But and overall, I just love culture. Period. I respect everyone from where they're from and what they like, because you could always learn from something different from someone else.
So true. Well, and it makes me think, since I didn't do my regular open tonight, but we should definitely give a shout out to the folks down in South Florida as they're preparing for a really heavy storm.
Unfortunately, we saw what happened with Haiti. So, sad. All prayers to these guys, and to everyone out there, and hopefully, it's not something that's so catastrophic.
Hope not.
Yeah.
Hope not.
Definitely.
So what else is going on? You got a big show on Saturday night. What's on your radar screen after that?
I have a big show on Saturday night. I've been in the studio recording and writing a lot. So we have a project coming out really soon. Right now you can find me on iTunes. Actually, you just type in the name in there, Moise Bently. I have a single that's out right now. And we're just working. We're back to working, and hopefully earn everyone's interest, I guess I should say, in a way.
Sure.
And stick with us, because there hasn't really been a person that's really connected to that pop culture as far as when it comes to like the big names as far as in the music industry that comes from the Utah, because there's a stigma, it's Utah, right? There's no talent here or something like that, but they're absolutely wrong, and there's so many even before me. I mean, you've had a couple people on the show, I believe, another guy, Emerson Kennedy, for example,
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Emerson, great guy, really good, really talented.
And other bands as well that have came out of here,
Yeah, for sure.
But unfortunately, there still hasn't been that big person.
Breakout,
that big breakout in that.
So you
in
think
pop and hip hop and that's
Moise Bently? Think that's
I'm trying to break that barrier.
I'm trying to break
that barrier, and I'm trying the best that I can. And obviously, I need everyone's help and support to do so as well.
For sure.
And I want to earn it. I'm not just asking for it. Come to the show. Come on Saturday.
Yeah,
see what I do, and if you like it, great. If you don't like it, great. Someone that you might know might like it. So keep them in tune to it.
Excellent, man. Tell folks your social media handle so they can get following you.
Yeah, definitely. You can follow me on Instagram. It's at Moise Bently, which is MoiseBently. Same username on Twitter. And then the Facebook is Moise Bently Music. So that's all that it is. And I'm looking forward to you guys hearing from you guys, and be able to socialize with you guys and show you a little bit more with my journey as you keep up with me.
That's awesome, man. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
You guys, your vibe, your energy is so good.
Thank you.
That just makes me happy, man. When I get to have that opportunity to be with people who have just such a good essence about them, and it's really nice to have you guys in the studio. Appreciate it. Have a great show. Saturday night.
I'm excited.
And we'll hook it up. We'll have you back. And I like to say, when somebody comes for the first time to the show, that now you've hung out at the clubhouse, so you can come back and hang out at the clubhouse anytime.
Thank you so much, and I truly appreciate that, Terry.
Absolutely. Good to meet you, Moise. Best wishes. Have a killer show on Saturday night, and we'll be in touch for sure.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate that.
All right. Hey, folks, Saturday night, Ja Rule at PC Live. My man Moise Bently's going to be there. You don't want to miss it. PC Live. They do a great job. Thanks to you guys for connecting Moise and I. We're going to take a break. We got to do weather. Lots more show, more music from Levoir. After this, please stay tuned.